good afternoon. Welcome back. My name is Kyle Lamont, your host of BeTerrific.com's live stream coverage here at NAB 2017, coming at you from Vegas, day 3 of events. And I'm really excited because, you know, we've talked about content, we've talked about drones, VR, but really it's fun to just narrow down, cinch down and see all the different kinds of gadgets and gizmos that are out there. And I am here with Austin of PolarPro, and they really got their start with a filter for GoPro, right? And essentially from the filter, the company and their presence has just grown. And essentially, you know, what I've seen from a lot of products here is it's grown out of just building solutions, right? And for you, especially, you're mentioning you're really into adventure, and you know, let's just talk about from the moment you developed the filter, and then we'll move into all the different new products that you're here with today.
Okay, great. Well, PolarPro, since the beginning, you know, we've always looked to find solutions to improve the filming process. So starting with our first polarized filter for the GoPro, we were just trying to improve our video when filming on the snow or on the water, when the GoPro had a hard time compensating for all of the light coming into the camera off reflective surfaces. So that was kind of the first solution, and from there we've just always looked to identify different ways in the filming experience that we can build solutions to just streamline your workflows and create and capture the best content possible.
So you, this is the filter, right?
Right, so these
Okay.
are our filters for the new Mavic Pro. So
Okay.
these are Cinema Series filters. So we've come a long way in developing the highest quality glass possible. The Cinema Series filters are our best filters available for the Mavic, the P4 Pro, X5S, just about all of the mainstream drones that consumers are using today, professionals as well.
And it's that easy to clip on, or sort of the logistics behind the hardware of the filter?
So for some of the drones, you're able to move the stock UV filter, and then we are able to actually thread on our filter offerings that we have. Many of those actually feature rotating polarizers as well. So you are really able to dial in, getting that maximum polarization for specific shots. For the Mavic, it is a very small camera. However, we've developed a very easy, simple to use, push-on system. Allows you to actually leave the filter on during calibration or initialization. So there's no concern with the weight on the gimbal, as well as just being able to leave it on without doing any damage to your camera.
No, that's a great thing to mention too, is the weight, right? I know that it can get really dicey with the drones. What is the Maverick tray here? What is this?
That is the Katana.
Sorry.
So we are excited to debut the Katana here at NAB. It is a brand new solution that we are excited to debut here at NAB 2017. And what it is actually a hand grip allowing you to utilize the camera of your Mavic while on the ground, making it very easy to seamlessly match your ground video with your aerial video. It's by no means replacing a Ronin or an Osmo, something like that, but it does allow you to just streamline your equipment that you're bringing with you, especially if you're out on an adventure trying to pack very light, and you get to just utilize the gimbal and technology of this camera from the sky and on the ground as well.
Nice. And then, so from there, you moved into a new software, right? What's your new, what's the frontier behind Aurora?
Right, so just in line with our mission to just help users capture the best quality content possible, capture perfection, we've moved into the post-production experience for our consumers as well. So Aurora is our first software solution, allowing users to shoot in D-Log, giving them an expanded dynamic range to capture the highest quality video possible with the small sensors of these drones. And our color presets allow them to easily bring color back into that video without losing any of the quality that they might in destructive editing.
Okay, so say I'm a content creator, which I am. Why take me through the process of Aurora. Like, is it a download? Like, how do I get it? Why? Talk to me about just like the basics there.
Right. So it is a digital download. It's available on our website, PolarPro.com. We have it specifically designed for the Mavic Pro as well as the Phantom 4 Pro, and we've got Aurora coming out soon for some of the other drone platforms as well. But it is an immediate download on our website. If you are purchasing on a mobile phone, you will also get an email that will allow you to download the files from there. And we've got tutorials, instructions on how to use, kind of quick start guides, and we've got a lot of our pro team ambassadors available to help customers kind of use the products and get a jump start on streamlining their workflow and capturing amazing content.
What would you say is like the power combo or the power couple in terms of, I want to have this filter, what should I use, or what would you recommend with the software? Or do they work hand in hand? Like, if I'm using one filter, I should look to use something in the software, or does it work together like that?
Right, actually they work great hand in hand. So the filters allow you to just capture perfect exposure, also allows you to slow down that camera shutter speed to achieve the 180-degree rule of shutter, which essentially is having your shutter speed at double your frame rate. And what that is going to do is just create a very smooth cinematic look to your videos. So the filters provide that job in just helping you capture the high quality content, while Aurora is allowing you to easily use the presets to bring in amazing color, to just have cinematic looks to your video and just streamline the post-production workflow and not spend hours in post-production color grading.
And what I love is you've just really, you're all about the mobile friendliness, right? Like, obviously from the size of it, you're saying on the app you can even, integrate, the Aurora within maybe post world. Who knows if you're out on the field? I just love how everything comes together within, look how tiny this is.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So as a brand, we try to just offer solutions that support our users from purchasing the drone all the way through to the capture and now into post-production as well. For users using filters for the first time, we do have an app available for iPhone, Apple, as well as the Android marketplace, and it's the PolarPro Filter Calculator. And it allows you to easily calculate the filter you're going to need to capture that perfect exposure and achieve that 180-degree rule of shutter.
It's so amazing how big a difference a filter can make, so
right.
Mad kudos to that. And I'm curious, I've been asking a lot of my guests, from walking around this conference, and seeing other different gadgets and gizmos out there, have you been working on filters for the 360 cameras, or what kind of new space are you going to move into with all the fun things you're taking away from this conference?
Well, I mean, for just our generation as a whole, the millennials, we've been using capturing devices for the most of our lifetime, starting with a mobile phone and using the GoPro as kind of a primary camera for a long time. Now, these users and customers are moving into using drones, and now, at this point of our lives in achieving even better content, they're using mirrorless cameras, DSLRs, large format cameras. So as a brand, we're moving into providing solutions that add to the tool set our users will be using, besides just a GoPro, a drone, but also their larger cameras as well.
Okay, I see where you're going with that. Okay, well, so PolarPro is based out of Newport. Is that like sort of where you're, sort of where the mad scientist, studio is? Like where you guys are all like experimenting with different, tools and like coming up with new products?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, the culture of our brand is definitely, an adventure, lifestyle-driven brand. So, everyone at PolarPro are avid enthusiasts using drones, using GoPros, whether it be skiing, snowboarding, surfing, just adventure travel. It's a culture very much built on going out and capturing the amazing content of our adventures. And while on those adventures, we usually come across an instance where we find an idea or a concept of where we can build a solution to just improve that experience.
Neat. Okay, so I'm excited too. Stick around because we're going to watch a really cool launch video that PolarPro has made to show off the Aurora software, right?
Yep.
So cool. Go to PolarPro.com, get yourself some filters. You'll be excited and stoked that you did, only because it's really going to just maybe give your content a new look, right?
Exactly.
And, you know, who knows what could come of that. So PolarPro.com, stick around, watch this cool launch video that's coming up right after this, and keep it locked here on BeTerrific.com. We'll be coming up soon with more awesome guests to talk about amazing other things. I'm excited. BeTerrific.com, stick around. I'll see you soon.